Hey guys, welcome back to another video. First of all, to all my subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And those people who are coming here for the first time, we'll be bringing you videos on Android editing and other tutorials. So if you don't want to miss any of these videos, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, and let's get right into the video, guys. So today I'll be showing you how you can vectorize an image. Okay, so for that you'll be requiring two applications. I'll link these applications down below, and let's get started. So guys, I'll be using two apps for vectorizing my image. The first app which I'll be using will be known as Remini. Once you install this app, you open it and there are a lot of ads in this app, so make sure your patience is a little bit higher while you're working with this app. So you go into this enhance option first, then you select the photo which you want to enhance. So I'll be using this photo which is kind of a blurry. You can see it, my face is a little blurrier, and this will be the photo which I'm going to be using to convert into a vector. So after giving the tick mark, let it work in the background. This is using some kind of AI to work. I don't know how it is working, but the results will be astonishing, and let's wait for some time. And after a little bit of waiting, guys, this is what I'll be ending up with. Okay, so before and after, let let it take some time to process, and the result is here. So if you go directly in, you can see you can't understand the difference, but once you move the slider, you can see the enhanced image appearing behind it. So this is the result which we'll be ending up with once you do the enhance, and we'll be saving it and we'll keep in our gallery. The next step, we'll be going to paint and we'll be selecting this enhanced image, and similar way we'll be giving the tick mark and we'll be waiting for the result to come. So guys, after waiting a little bit, this is the result that we'll be ending up with. Okay, so once we zoom in, there is a vectorized image appearing behind it. If you want, you can stop right here, and with two clicks you have just vectorized your photo, but we'll be adding a little bit of more depth into this, and we'll be using PicsArt for this. And I have opened the photo in PicsArt right now. This next step is completely optional. Okay, depending upon the photo you're having, you may or may not have to do this step. Since I'm having a very bright photo, I am choosing to do this, and I'll be going to the tools, and in the tool section there is an option called adjust. I'll go there, I'll be adjusting the values. Depending upon your photo, you may or may not have to increase or decrease the exposure. I'm having a bright photo, so I'll be decreasing the brightness, and all these values, please don't try to copy them. This is all according to your photo. Move the slider to the left and right, you'll understand how it is working, and depending upon that only you adjust these values, guys. After completing this, guys, we'll be coming to the settings called FX. It is below there as FX, and once you go into that option, there are many options available. Here we'll be going into this filter option called Magic. In this section we'll be mainly focused upon three filters. The first one will be Sol, the second one will be Color Pop, and the third one will be Flora. After applying these three filters, you can see how we are vectorizing the image into the form which we want it to be, and these values also, depending upon the photo you are having, you have to adjust it accordingly. I'll be adjusting it to a range in 75-85, and your photo it will be completely different. So as I said earlier, you move the slider to the left and right, you come up with a certain value which looks good on the photo. Okay, don't move it too much to the left, it will be too much colorized and too much effects will be there. So move it to a range of like 70 to 100, and not 100, 70 to 90, and in that range you can find out the perfect value which will suit according to your photo. So after applying all the filters and all the adjustments, the result we have obtained is looking like this. So previously in the starting it was like this, and we have transformed it to a vector like this one, and that's it. And that's how you vectorize your image using just your phone. Okay, This is the first time I'm doing a voiceover, so if there are any mistakes, please do let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.